Hello people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oyebola, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the topic tend your garden. So if you're interested in finding out more, please stay tuned. Alright, welcome back guys. So I had the inspiration to talk about this topic today because of an experience that I had recently, and I just figured out that it would be nice to share this experience with you, as well as share the lessons that I learned from this experience. So I believe you must have heard about the phrase tend your garden at some point in your life, and it simply means paying attention to your garden, monitor your garden. I mean, we can go on and on about the meaning of tending your garden. However, for the purpose of today's video, your life is the garden. So today's video is simply aimed at charging you up to pay attention to your life, take responsibility for your life. All right. So some weeks ago, I stepped out of the house and I met our security guy in the vegetable garden, taking some vegetables, okra to be precise, for his personal use. And sincerely, the sight of him doing that in that garden at that point left me angry and betrayed. And my reason was because I had given him express instructions the previous day to notify me whenever there are new produce to be harvested. All right, so for me it just simply meant that he intentionally decided to disobey me, and that was actually a deal breaker for me. I honestly didn't like that. Also, I also need this okra for myself, because one of the reasons why we constructed the vegetable garden in the first place was so that it could care for our basic needs, and then we don't have to go to the market to buy these vegetables. So seeing him harvesting those okra for his personal use wasn't just right. I tried to control my emotions because I wanted to make sure that I did not overreact. So I kept on battling the emotions in my mind. I kept on going back and forth, trying to figure out how to handle the situation in my mind. And I eventually concluded that I deserved it. Now, I'm sure you guys will be wondering why I arrived at that conclusion. And the reason is because I did not pay attention to the garden. I did not tend my garden. Rather, I handed over the full responsibility to this guy. I mean, I am the owner of the vision because it is my garden. And then I decided to hand over everything to him. And of course, what did I get from it? I got betrayal, I got disappointment from it. And then the fact was that this guy always came to tell me, oh, madam, I have this produce for you, I have this for you. And then I just realized that, of course, logically, that this guy must have been setting aside some of this produce for himself, which means that I had been shortchanging myself. Now, this scenario is applicable to our lives. And in my case, I wasn't paying attention to the garden, and the garden wasn't thriving, right? And I also believe that some of you may be experiencing this in your lives, because you are not taking responsibility for your lives, just as I wasn't taking responsibility for my garden. All right, and then you are comfortable with living a life of convenience, that you don't even feel that there is a need to make a move. You don't feel that there is a need to intentionally do certain things. And sincerely, if you make that move, you will realize that it makes a whole lot of sense. All right. So today I'm just telling you to take charge of your life, because if you do not take charge of your life, you are simply shortchanging your life. That is just the truth. If you do not take full responsibility for your life, you just want to have a limited experience of what life can really offer you. So sometimes you wait for things to happen for you without making the necessary changes. I'm sorry, if you do not make the necessary changes, things may not really happen for you. I mean, this thing is as easy and understandable as the principle of sowing and reaping. If you do not sow, what is there to reap? Let's think about it. So I also want to point out that for those of us who are science students now, there's this law in physics. It's called Newton's first law of motion, and it says that an object will not change its motion unless a force acts on it. An object will not change its motion unless a force acts on it. Okay. Which means that as individuals, most times you are the force that you need to propel you to action. So nobody can do this thing for you. Unfortunately, it's just a natural law. Now, guys, please, you need to take responsibility for your life by focusing on living your lives intentionally. In your businesses, you need to be proactive, do the needful, and understand the basics of your business so that you can thrive. As a wife, you need to intentionally respect and honor your husband. As a husband, you need to love your wife. Now, I did not say that. It's the Bible that said that. In your marriage, you need to be deliberate in your dealings. Now, for those of you who have identified the little foxes that spoil the vine of your marriage, it's time to fix it. You can fix some of those little foxes by praying or by intentionally deciding that, oh no, I want to just let go of some of these things. As a single lady or a single man, please know yourself, discover yourself, and get on with your life. The right man and the right woman will come along the way, which is why you really need to prepare yourself for the right man or the right woman. All right, guys, I believe you found this video helpful. So if this is your first time on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like this video and you want to drop a comment or two, please don't forget to drop these comments in the comments section below. Once again, I want to say thank you guys for staying tuned, and until next time when I'll be posting another video, keep the cedar flame burning. Bye.